actually have a quorum, so I'm going to have the secretary call the roll.
Cone.
Here.
Leslie.
Here.
Loeb.
Here.
Cansamilla. Chavez. Firebaugh. Fromer.
Here.
Horton. Kehoe.
Here.
LaMalfa.
Here.
Longville. Matthews. Here. Nakano.
Here.
Kavli. Here. Reyes. Richmond. Ridley Thomas.
Here.
Samuelian.
Here.
Strickland.
We have a quorum. First of all, I want to say thank you particularly to the two youngsters that have the courage to come and testify before the committee today. And you did so with lots of grace, and I appreciate that. I have a couple of questions for the two of you particularly, and then we'll open it up for questions of the other committee members. Do you think that it's important? You mentioned that art is a way of expressing yourself, and it is a way of helping you express your ideas. Do you think it's important to have art in schools in California?
Yes, I do, because it inspires creativity, and to think outside of the box is really something quite unique, and it should be developed.
Great. And what do you think?
I also agree, and it gives children to think what they want to think and not just learn. They get to think differently and make their own artwork and own work.
Great, thank you. Well, at a time when we are faced with huge budget problems, one of the things that happens is we tend to eliminate art in the schools, and I just wanted to hear from the two of you with regard to how important you thought it was to try to maintain those programs. After all, the project that you're focusing on is an expression of your ideas through art, and I think that's really important. I'll open it up for questions from members. I believe that Assemblymember Kehoe has a question.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Not really a question, but a comment. I'm a co-author, and I compliment Ms. Horton for bringing this forward. It's an important resolution. And to our two witnesses, thank you for coming up from San Diego. I know you and I have met before when we were placing the mural down on the first floor, and I don't know if you and I have met before. And Mr. Vargas and Senator Albert joined us that day. We're just very proud of the work that you do. We hope that someday we'll all see your work together in the U.S. Capitol.
Well, we are going to very quickly show you the mural, but in closing, I would like to remind everybody, and I'm sure I don't have to remind anyone, that there's a lot of cynicism out in the with the voters and the residents of California, and it's refreshing to see that there's such enthusiasm from our young people about the government process. And this program is a way for our young people to learn more about democracy and how our government works. And therefore, I respectfully request your aye vote today.
We have a motion. We have a second. Yeah, could you just sort of come up here and walk it around? That would be great while we're yeah, just walk it around. So with the motion and the second, Secretary, call the roll.
Cone.
Aye.
Cone, aye. Leslie.
Aye.
Leslie, aye. Bogue. Bogue, aye. Cansamilla. Chavez. Firebaugh. Fromer. Fromer, aye. Horton. Kehoe. Kehoe, aye. LaMalfa. LaMalfa, aye. Longville. Matthews. Matthews, aye. Nakano. Nakano, aye. Kavli. Kavli, aye. Reyes. Richmond. Ridley Thomas. Ridley Thomas, aye. Samuelian. Samuelian, aye. Strickland.
That resolution is adopted. Thank you very much. And thank you for
you.
coming to testify. We're going to move quickly.